Hi everyone and welcome to another vlog about sketchbooks. This is part 5 in the series and I hope you like the work that I've done in it. So before we get started, as usual, all the links to my social media pages are down below in the description. Enjoy! This sketchbook is from the 11th of February 2019 to the 17th of March 2019. This sketchbook is an A6 sketchbook, leather bound, with elastic string to hold it together, and it's from Ryman's. I got this sketchbook a while ago and I forgot I had it when I found it. There are still some sketches that were left in it that I did a while ago. This sketch of an apple was in it a while ago. I don't know when I did this, but it was a few years ago. Same with the shell. There are other sketches in here, but some of them are rubbish, I would say. Here I did a continuous line drawing. Again. Siren going off there. Here I did the whole page. This did take me a while to do, even though some of them in the previous sketchbook did take me that long. I feel like because it's a small piece of paper, I had to have more focus on it. And plus, since it was small, I did struggle, like, not touching the lines, like here. Here I did a blind drawing of a daffodil. To those who don't know what blind drawing is, it's where you don't look at the page or focus on the item or object that you're drawing, because this allows you to draw it freely and not to focus on like where 2 points meet. Sometimes when you do blind drawing you forget where your pen is on the paper and you need to remember whereabouts you've drew the lines before. I did this in black fine liner. Here I did another blind drawing of a flower. I think flowers are maybe the easiest to draw using blind drawing because not every flower is the same, even though there's like you can have multiple flowers, but none of them are really identical. There are some differences to them. More continuous line drawings. Here I did a really basic flower using fine liner to draw it. I did a better sketch of an apple. I kinda like this quote from Andy Warhol. So it's don't think about making art, just get it done. Let everyone else decide if it's good or bad. Whether they love it or hate it, while they are deciding, make even more art. But this is a really good quote that every artist should think about. I drew these weird lines. I don't know why. I thought it'd be a good idea if I were to think, this is a good layout, redo it and add detail to it, so I could add colours, patterns, etc. I did a few more in the sketchbook, but I won't be showing them all. Here I did another abstract idea. If you've seen my previous vlogs about sketchbooks, you would see a similar drawing in one of those. And I thought I'd redo it. I didn't look back at the sketchbooks, I just think of it from memory. Here I drew some cherries, just basic lines. It's a bit sketchy for what I wanted, but it does have a nice effect when it's got loads of lines drawing it. And here's another abstract idea. Here are more ideas. Don't know what they will be used for yet, but I thought I'd jot them down. You never know when things may be helpful. Here I drew an eye. I feel like this is a good eye, even though, to be honest, there's not much detail to it. I would like to do an eye in more detail in the future when I get more practice. Another daffodil using pencil. Here I drew a random face that I found on Pinterest. I think it was a drawing, but I thought I'll make it my own because I couldn't draw it exactly, so it was my interpretation of it. I practiced drawing some noses. Here I drew some flowers using black fine liner and shaded with regular graphite pencil. I like how the pencil has a nice effect with the fine liner. Here I drew a daffodil again, but doing a different way. I found how to draw flowers and all things helpful. Some are better than others, but I feel like when I found one of these, it was really helpful because I feel like this turned out really well. Here are just random doodles. Here are more continuous line drawings. I feel like these are really good to practice, and it kind of helps me relax. An idea came to my mind to practice typography. I don't know why. I thought it would be a good practice. I did another continuous lining, but using Sharpie. I feel like Sharpies on this paper were okay, but it did go through the page. I did put a piece of paper underneath so it did bleed through, but it depends what effect you may want for the Sharpie to have. It came out alright, but I wouldn't use Sharpies on this paper. Here I did fine liner one, using a different colour. I feel like fine liners were a lot better to use than Sharpies were. And this was here. Does anyone really use this ribbon in the sketchbooks? Sometimes I do to find out where I'm up to, but sometimes it's just annoying. I feel like if you have loads of pages and you want to go back to an image or a drawing that you're doing and you can't find it, it'd be better to bookmark it. Or sometimes I use post-it notes. Here I did a basic shape of an orange. This image I used Sharpies. The border was a run out marker that was running out, but it had a nice effect, and I used alternate colours like a checkerboard. Here are more drawings that I did using Sharpie. You would think I like drawing daffodils because I've done so many. What do you guys think? Here I just practicing drawing shapes inside shapes. There are a few more in the sketchbook, but I won't be showing all of them. That's it for this sketchbook. Thanks for watching, and all the links will be down below in the description.